And these are two teams that move the ball extremely well, Tim.
This is a matchup for the purists, Blake. I mean, if there's one thing that sets the WNBA apart from other leagues, it's just the tremendous ball movement in passing.
We've got the cream of the crop here, and it is not just the passing. Expect incredible movement off the ball on both sides.
Now here's Jones. Thomas. Inside. Picked off midair. Sykes left side. That one goes. Count it.
This is just unselfish basketball at its finest. You just know that Sykes' teammates appreciate her willingness to share the wealth.
Here's Thomas. Down low. This is incredible. And she finishes nicely on the layup.
So want to generate more of those shots in tight.
And a great job to get that angle on a tremendous drive.
Well, as an offensive player, you always want to put pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about.
Pass to Nelson Adota. Uncovered. This is incredible with the rebound.
Looking back to the last decade, the 2010s, there was an up and down 10 seasons for the Connecticut Sun, winning one playoff round in the first 7 years of the 2010s.
They get the rebound. Makes it off the glass.
She's got a great read of where that miss was going, and that enabled her to be the first player to it and get the putback.
Now here's Tolliver. Here's Ogumake. Off target with the jump hook. And for Connecticut in the 2010s, they were really good in the back half of the decade.
Yeah, 20-plus wins in the final 3 years of the 2010s, culminating with a finals appearance in 2019. The Sun franchise is really turning things around.
Such a grinder, always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass. That's what she brings to the table.
And they could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Yeah, too many empty possessions. I mean, it's simple. They need points.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
You have to make sure your feet are set. But when you set those screens, they'll get you for it.
I thought maybe she was set. Now, I know that's a difficult call to make, but I think maybe they got that one wrong.
Now here's Thomas. Pass to miss is incredible. Shoots inside. Rebounded by Sykes.
Yeah, she's not necessarily a strong interior presence, but she's got to finish those chances if she has them.
Here's Ogumake. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Jasmine Thomas. To the inside. A nice shot by Mrs. Incredible.
Hey, look, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint, and they keep scoring points.
And you know, Brian, there's not really a lot you can do as a defense when they keep getting in the paint like they have been on this run.
Each trip down becoming more important.
Yeah, they need to string together some successful offensive possessions and play tough D.
And she makes that one.
Heads up by Ogumake to find her teammate. She draws so much attention, it can lead to easy buckets for others. The first overall pick back in 2012, Nneka Ogumake has adjusted her game, adding the three-point shot, becoming a modern stretch four.
Now here's Tolliver.
2 minutes remaining.
Ogumake outside. Pass to Sykes. Screen by Ogumake. Unloads from 13 feet. And it's good. 2 points. What an impressive job Nneka has done adding that three-point stroke.
Well, after making just 7 threes over her first 4 WNBA seasons, Ogumake added that long-distance shot and remade herself into a stretch 4. Just goes to show you how talented Nneka is.
Courtney Williams, one of the toughest players in the league, standing 5'8". She's excellent on the boards, arguably the best rebounding guard in the league.
Outside Canada. Pass to Carter. Ogumake. And here's Nelson Adota. Shot clock at 6. Canada with it from outside the arc. And Jones pulls it down. And Courtney Williams led the league in minutes in 2021.
With an Atlanta team that missed the playoffs, Williams was not just leading the league in minutes, but she was also leading the league in field goal attempts, competing incredibly hard no matter the situation.
Now here's Carter. On the wing, Nneka Ogwumike. Canada. Here's Nelson Adota. And off target on the 15-footer. Now here's Mrs. Incredible. She's guarded closely. Gotta see Sims for three. First shot, first basket. She is out of the blocks fast.
They've been hot here early, dropping them in left and right.
We'll see how long they can keep it going.
Pass to Carter. They need this. Doesn't go that time. And Connecticut will come the other way. To the paint. This is Incredible. Goes back up. And it's good on the lay-in.
They keep going down low with the ball, and it keeps resulting in points.
Extremely positive. I mean, that's a very nice lead to have this early in the ball game.
They've come out on fire out of the gates.
And here is Sims. Comes up empty down low. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Sun ahead. They're up by 9. And don't go away, as we'll be... The Sun leading. And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Thomas down low. She's covered by Tolliver. And the layup is good.
Some more nice work in the paint. She has really established herself inside.
And they're getting beat up pretty bad out there.
Yep. You know, they can't keep up the status quo. They've got to make some changes.
Yeah, this game will be over quickly. Ogwumike. Yes, and it's Shanae Ogwumike picking up the assist.
I just love that rugged attitude from Ogwumike. She carries herself with an unwavering confidence.
Well, you look at the all-time numbers, and the Sparks by far have the most wins out of any WNBA team. They have really set the precedent as the on-court standard of the league.
And it's good for 2.
A section of her game she has really worked on. Nneka sees the floor well, sets others up.
Thomas outside. Pass to Mrs. Incredible. Sims, she's covered by Brown. Right side, Sims. And a miss there on the triple. The Sparks trailing. Ogwumike with the ball. She's got 6.
You don't want to get in that habit of letting the offense get right to the rim.
And that's the message they were sending with that foul, saying nothing easy inside with that one.
Yeah, but they got to play a little bit better defense before they get inside.
And the second free throw, good.
But they're getting it to the line a lot in this quarter, and it hasn't been by accident.
No, I mean, they've ramped up the aggression, and it's paying off.
Pound it inside, get them into foul trouble, get those freebies.
You nailed it.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Tolliver, that's good.
Well, look, no matter what the score is, her attitude has been perfect. I mean, she has stayed in attack mode.
And Tolliver picks up the foul. That's her first foul.
Team's first. First team foul.
Outside Williams. Pass to Mrs. Incredible. It's good. The assist that time from Courtney Williams.
Her assist average has increased each year in the league. Williams has become a more willing passer. Great find.
To the middle with 1 on the clock. And there's the nice layup by Ogwumike.
Oh, man. She is so good at making those lead passes.
And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. The Sun on top, leading by 4. both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break, and we'll see if one can pull away in the third. You have to like what we're seeing from Mrs. Incredible.
She tore it up on the offensive glass in the first 2 quarters. Full effort.
Yeah, she was incredibly persistent, and that's what it takes to be a successful offensive rebounder. And look, she's making bigs all around the world proud with her play.
Here's Thomas. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. This is incredible. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 attempts.
This is what Thomas does best. Her incredible floor awareness allows her to consistently find the open teammate.
Pass to Nelson Adota. And she banks in the layup.
Of their last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is smash mouth basketball, guys.
Yeah, they're really imposing their will offensively and getting exactly the kind of looks they want.
To the wing on the left. Second half rolling along, about a minute played here. Back to Tolliver, and it's a 3-second defensive violation. On the night, she's 2 for 2 at the stripe. And the technical free throw's good.
An original WNBA team going back to the inaugural 1997 season. The Los Angeles Sparks have been a pillar in the league.
Pass to Ogumake. Clock at 6. From 12 feet out. Rebounded by the Sun. They've led by as many as 11 points.
Well, if this ball game comes down to the rebounding battle, they'll be the ones coming out on top.
They've had a strong game on that front, without question.
This is incredible. Guarded by Canada. To the inside. And she floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one. And as Brian said, this Los Angeles franchise is so important to the league.
Well, they've won lots of games, hung banners, developed some stars, and they've never moved or been rebranded. Since 1997, the Sparks have been there every step of the way.
Pass to Ogumake. Back to Canada. Ogumake shoots over Bonner, and it's Ogumake missing.
She kind of short-armed that shot after doing a nice job of getting open.
Jasmine Thomas into the lane. Pass to Mrs. Incredible. Second chance shot, and the shot counts. She's fouled. That's a chance for us. Now Sims. Now here's Bonner. Off the mark there with the 3. Now here's Carter. And here is Sykes. On the wing, Nneka Ogumake. Back to Tolliver. Pass to Sykes. Here's Carter. Another shot, and it's Ogumake getting it to go.
Turning a missed basket into points. It's what Ogumake can do as good as anyone in the WNBA.
Down low. This is incredible. Up and in. That's her 10th make in the contest, and she's only taken 13 shots to get there. And it's the Sparks ball. Trailing here by 8. Pass to Ogumake. To the paint. Here's Tolliver. This is incredible with the rebound.
They've been the glass eaters today, guys. Just a ton of effort out of them down low.
And they've needed every one of those rebounds. That's what's put them in front.
And out of bounds, the Sparks will take it.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
So both teams making some changes here. Tolliver with the ball. They set the pick. Inside. Here's Nelson Adota. Good. And Christy Tolliver gets the assist.
That's a difficult shot in the face of the defender that just towers over him.
Well, she loves proving people wrong, which is just what a mismatch like that gives her the chance to do.
To the inside. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and she'll shoot one more at the line.
Number 15.
Hey, and if you want to watch a WNBA game, as long as you have a smartphone, you're in luck.
The league has done a great job with streaming because you can pretty much catch a WNBA game anywhere. With so many different ways to watch, they are connecting with the younger audience.
Yeah, but also putting games on network TV, drawing huge numbers. A combination of the two has increased the fan base, and we are all for that.
Clock is at 3. To the middle. Stolen by Jones. Down low. Pass to Sims. Great D that time from Brittany Sykes.
Not our best game, but they're getting it done collectively.
Outside Carter. It's Brittany Sykes on the wing. Lays it up and banks it in.
Yeah, and if you're open, Tolliver will find you, but it's not really a matter of if, but when.
Now here's Mrs. Incredible. Tight defense on her. To the paint. It's hauled in by the Sparks. Outside Tolliver.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Pass to Sykes. Carter. With the fadeaway. No good. And Connecticut will come the other way. They've led by as many as 11 points. Out to the wing. Jones with it. Down low. This is incredible. Good work there as it goes.
That 6'6" height coming in handy for Jones, able to see the floor well and rotate it to the open player.
Pass to Sykes. They set a pick. Now Nelson Adota. The layup missed. Here's Bonner. Picked by Mrs. Incredible. Here's Jones. And that one's good.
Yeah, it's almost like Jones knows those shots will go in, and I'm going to put that on her belief in her offensive acumen.
Outside Tolliver. Back to Carter. Picked by Ogumake. From the high post. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Second chance points can just be so deflating for the defensive team.
Thomas outside. To the middle. Tipped. It's stolen by Tolliver.
Impossible for them to come back now.
Yeah, just too much work and not enough time.
Pass to Sykes. Puts up the 3. Good on the 3-point shot.
No stranger to this type of moment. Remember, Sykes played in a national championship game in college. She's been in many huge situations.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Got a piece of it. And an intentional foul right there.
Third personal foul. Third team foul.
Good on the first. And that makes it a 7-point lead.
She made an immediate impact in her first year back in 2009. Bonner won 6th Woman of the Year during her rookie campaign. She also won the WNBA championship with Phoenix.
So we get to see the Sun get the win here. This was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them.
Yeah, they faced some challenges, but held firm when they needed to, defensively, offensively, effectively locking down.
Hello and welcome to our coverage of the WNBA on 2K Sports. We'll watch the Connecticut Sun in this one as they go up against the New York Liberty. And coming to you from the borough of Brooklyn, I'm Blake Suniga. Pleased to have you here along with my broadcast partners Brian Banafatemi and Tim Swartz. And guys, how much weight should we put on these early season standings?
Well, you have to give credit to the teams at the top. They've found the winning formula. Now it's just about maintaining success.
Yeah, I agree, but there's plenty of time for the standings to change. Some of these units have gotten off to a slow start because they're still learning how to play with each other.
Now here's Laney. Pass to Whitcomb. The basket good off the assist from Laney.
Well, she was wide open, and Laney found her.
And here's Connecticut. Outside Williams. Here's Mrs. Incredible. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
She can time her passes so perfectly. What an assist.
And a great job to get that angle on a tremendous drive.
Just tremendous intensity going downhill on that drive. Love the attack mentality in a close game.
Here's Howard. Good for the basket, starting off 1-for-1 with that shot.
One of the best young playmakers in the league. Ionescu makes passes that other players simply can't.
If you made me pick a state that is the capital of women's basketball, I'd have to go with Connecticut. They just love the game here.
Ionescu outside. First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. And it's good for 2. The great state of Connecticut. They really support women's hoops.
They do, and it's a big college team in this state. So they've won a bunch of national titles, and of course the Sun are one of the best supported teams in the WNBA.
A nice shot by Mrs. Incredible.
Red hot out of the gates, 4-for-4 shooting.
Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Laney outside, Howard up top. The basket good off the assist from Laney.
Set her up and she'll drain. Howard is a player who has added a good J, and it just keeps on getting better.
Picked by Jones. Courtney Williams for 3. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with her first shot in this game.
How about that for a response?
We'll give you a 3, and then we'll take it right back.
It's turning into a 3-point contest.
Now here's Laney. To the paint, Thomas with the steal. To the middle. Here's Mrs. Incredible. Soft touch off the glass.
An instinctual floor general who has shown tremendous growth. Thomas is an elite playmaker.
Ionescu left side. Pass to Howard. The basket drops and she gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming up for her.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much size inside and expect to get a hand on it. Sabrina Ionescu might be the most hyped player we've ever seen coming into the league. I mean, you think about draft night 2020. Her jersey sold out within minutes of the Liberty taking her.
Here's Heidemann. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Liberty. Here's Johannes. So much pressure on Ionescu from the jump. That's what happens when you start your career in New York City.
Well, everything is magnified in the Big Apple, but Sabrina's navigated it very well. From her humble beginnings in Walnut Creek, California, all the way to New York, Ionescu's risen to the occasion.
2 on the clock. Here's Dangerfield outside, and Jones pulls it down. The Sun with the lead. Sims with the bucket.
What a find by Jones. Some high IQ basketball.
Here's Dangerfield. Past Onyenwere. Howard. And here's Onyenwere. Dangerfield outside. From past the arc. And the Liberty get it back. Tries again. And she sinks the layups.
Another reason you want Dolson on your team. She can turn a missed basket into points. Tremendous effort on the boards.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's misses incredible. And it's Dolson with the rebound. And here's Johannes. Looking for her first basket still in this one. Pass to Dangerfield. Howard inside. That one goes in.
I just love the composure Howard plays with inside. She's so comfortable around the rim.
And a good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. Liberty out in front, leading by just one. And a close game here at the start of the second quarter of play. And it's tied up with that one.
There is zero doubt. Sabrina Ionescu is the cornerstone of this New York Liberty organization. Since the Liberty won the lottery, let alone had the draft, and she was the focal point in New York.
Basket good.
Well, and you consider that she's a guard. Bria Hartley relishes finding open teammates. Outstanding pass right there.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Dangerfield outside. Pass to Whitcomb. Now here's Howard. Parked down low that time and got hit with the 3-second call. And in the Big Apple, Sabrina has embraced the leadership role.
Yeah, Ionescu is wise well beyond her years. The Walnut Creek native has been a leader since day one, running the point and really just welcoming the expectations that go with being the first overall pick.
Pass to miss is incredible. That one is good. She has missed only 1 of her 6 shots from the floor.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic, and it's a big part of why they've been able to get good looks.
Absolutely, the defense unable to react quickly enough to deal with their passing.
Count it.
Not your average 6-footer. Onyenwere plays way bigger than her listed height. Plays the game with fire.
Now here's Williams. Onyenwere covering to the inside. This is incredible. It's good, as 5 others before it were. She's now shooting 6 for 7.
They're going on a nice little run here.
And getting to the rack has been the key. They're getting point-blank looks time and time again.
Dangerfield outside. Outside Whitcomb. Howard the screen. Whitcomb misses. And here's Connecticut. They lead by 4. Here's Heidemann. Whitcomb defending. It's stolen by Hahn. Left side Whitcomb. Howard can't get it to fall.
If she can get to the rim, she'll usually turn it into points, but the defense stood tall there.
It's 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Doubled by Howard. Count it.
She is definitely making her presence felt here in the first half, shooting it so efficiently.
Now here's Dangerfield. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her.
More than capable of big nights, Howard has lots of ways to hurt you, and she's got lots of buckets tonight.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going on here. The Sun on top, leading by 4. And we'll see you right after half. It's been a back-and-forth game with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter getting started here. You have to like what we're seeing from Mrs. Incredible.
What a first half it was for her, well surpassing her average point totals up to this stage.
Yeah, she's on pace for a monster game.
From 13, misses off the left iron.
It's very dangerous to leave her open like that. Lucky break for the D that she missed it.
There's the call on Jonquel Jones. That'll be her second foul of the game.
Terrific defensive play. Cut her off, squared up, nice play.
Yeah, that's showing some toughness on defense. Getting physical, sticking her nose in there, and making a play.
Laney outside. Here's Howard. And the rebound goes to the Sun.
Sometimes a player just needs the right situation. I mean, just look at Natasha Howard. Since a 2018 trade from Minnesota to Seattle, Howard's career has taken off.
And they're looking for some kind of spark here.
Yeah, cold stretch offensively. They need a bucket.
Count that bucket.
Great communication between teammates there.
And if you're just joining us, we played just over a minute here in the third. And Natasha Howard, the 2018 most improved player in the WNBA.
In a starting role, Howard exploded with the Storm. Given a chance to play more, Natasha Howard has blossomed into one of the best forwards in the WNBA. She is feeling it, shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
Outside Whitcomb. Pass to Ionescu. Whitcomb. Back to Ionescu. And she was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws for her.
Well, really from a couple years before Sabrina Ionescu came to the league, we knew she would be the top pick of the draft.
Substitution on the court.
They've done a much better job from the line this half. They've gotten their percentage to over 80% now.
The Sun trailing. It's 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Now Heidemann. Wyatt so far offensively searching for her first points of the game.
First personal foul, team's first. Third team foul.
Here's Johannes. Pass to Howard. Here's Hahn. The 3-ball. Knocks down the 3-ball.
And they are just killing them with the three-point shot here in the second half.
Yeah, and the defense knows it. They're fully...
And that does it.
52.
Thanks for joining us again as we get set for the fourth quarter. A terrific game so far. Williams with it. Pass to Mrs. Incredible. So she gets the whistle. Contact on the way up. 2 shots. It goes on Natasha Howard.
Well, probably the right play defensively. If you can't get the block, send them to the line.
Exactly. You want to prevent the layup, give them a little knock, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming down the lane the next time around.
It does send a message.
They really could have used a perfect trip to the line there. Instead, they're still down 2 possessions.
Inside. Here's Dangerfield. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Crafty is finishing inside. Dangerfield not at all scared of the bigs.
Here's Heidemann, covered by Ionescu. Here's Mrs. Incredible. Sims up top. Back to Williams. 5 to shoot. Pass to Sims. Puts up the 3. Not gonna go that time. So New York will take it the other way. Now Howard. Outside Whitcomb. Back to Howard. Down low. That one's good. On.
Great to see Howard find her wide open teammate. She continues to develop her ability to make plays.
Pass to Heidemann. Williams. Here's Heidemann. Back to Williams. And she converts the layup.
No fear, Williams is normally the smallest player on the floor, but she can operate down low with her toughness.
On with the ball. Defended by Mrs. Incredible. On a screen. And she floats it in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The defense better start buckling down.
They're getting exposed and punished down low.
And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth here. Thomas outside to the paint. Outside Williams. Sims. Yes. And it's Courtney Williams with the assist that time.
A confidence builder for sure. When Odyssey Sims is knocking down the triple, it unleashes the rest of her offense.
Up top, Whitcomb. She's guarded by Williams. The three from Natasha Howard. And the rebound goes to the Sun. For those joining us, fourth quarter here, and we're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Courtney Williams for three. Natasha Howard with the rebound.
Closing down on leads is done by making smart plays on offense and taking care of the rock. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that one.
Outside Whitcomb.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Howard, she's guarded by Williams. Here's Laney. Misses the wing jumper. Outside Sims. If you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Laney outside. Howard. Can't hit that one. Thomas outside. Pass to Jones. And again, no good by Connecticut. New York leading. And here's Laney. With the floater. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot, and we'll go to the line.
A unique type of player. Laney's so tough to guard.
The second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 7-point ball game.
The free throws go down and the lead goes up.
It's going to take something very special for them to come back now.
Well, something special and a little bit of luck.
And maybe some threes to rain down as well.
Outside Williams. This is incredible. And it falls! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
She draws so much attention. Williams can find others for easy buckets. Good dish.
Outside Whitcomb. And that's an intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. So she goes 2 for 2 at the line. And it's a 7-point ball game. And so here's Connecticut. Outside Williams. Money!
Big in big moments. Williams' combination of handles and shooting ability make her a tremendous option for late games.
First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. And so she drops them both. And it's a 7-point ball game.
Well, this game's finally gotten away from them.
It has. There's not really anything they can do.
Cans the 3!
You always have to look for her in key moments. Bonner has an array of offensive skills, plus a nose for the big moment. Tremendous. A smart foul there to try to extend in the game.
Yeah, this isn't over, but the clock's as much of a problem for them as the score is right now.
They need some missed free throws.
She's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop for her.
No time to spare. They need a bucket.
And then a steal or foul to stop the clock.
And an intentional foul right there.
Fifth personal foul.
Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6. And so both free throws good this time. And it's a 7-point ball game. Now a timeout called by Connecticut. And what's your take, guys?
I guess they're not yet willing to give up, but they have no quit in them. I'll give them that.
And you have to respect that, I suppose. Most teams, most coaches would be moving on from this one already. Excellent job to track down the long board.
It's stolen by Jonquel Jones. And so it's New York winning this one. This one was up for grabs right until...
Thank you to everyone